What's up, guys? What's going on? Gunnar Miller here, and instead of sitting down and doing this behind the desk, I decided the best way to do a 75 hard breakdown is to simply do it while doing something that I would be doing during 75 hard, and that is walking. So let's break this down. I posted something on LinkedIn yesterday. You can go look at this post. The post has data from a in-body scan back in June, but when I started the program, and also data from Saturday morning, which will actually have been day 76 of 75 hard because I finished on Friday. But I wanted to wake up and do it fasted. That way I could get the most accurate results. And what we found was that we were able to hit our goal. My goal going into this program was to go from 217 pounds to 225 to 228 pounds, somewhere in that range, while going down in body fat percentage. So in June, my body fat percentage was 10.8, I believe. And then at the end of the challenge, I went up to 225.1 on my weight, and my body fat percent ended up being 8.9. So I was able to hit my goals. Big deal for me. That was not an easy goal to strive for, to gain weight and to also lose fat per se, or the way I like to look at it, just a recomposition to my physique, because muscle memory and water manipulation and all these different things can go into your weight and stuff. So it's really hard just to say, you know, gained muscle, lost fat, all that stuff. That's really difficult. But how'd the challenge go? What books did we read? Read Ed Milet's One More. I literally read Alex Hormozi's $100 Million Offers 3 times. And the last thing I was listening to was a new WWE book that just came out. A writer, actually one of the Rock's writers, Brian Drewitz, and it's, you know, stories from the 7th most powerful person in WWE at one time, right? So that was starting to listen to that. But so the majority of my stuff was Ed Milet and Alex Hormozi. Really trying to get into the marketing aspect of all this, branding and strategy and all that. So I hit everything, man. One of the toughest parts was the water, just staying that consistent with the water. Once I got to where I figured out that, you know, just really need to knock down 4 liters real quick. If I could do it first thing in the morning, if I could drink a couple while I'm at work, then I can pretty much just sip the rest of the night and knock it out. Started incorporating a lot of Powerade Zeros and Gatorade Zeros towards the end of the challenge. I drank quite a bit of milk during the challenge, and a shit ton of energy drinks. That was my fuel as far as liquids. No sodas though. I did drink a couple sips of Tia's Coke last night, Saturday night, just because, and I don't know, it was stupid. I kind of regretted doing it as soon as I did it, but I did it. And then, you know, as far as the diet goes, people have been asking me about the diet, about how strict it was and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was just more aware of things. Like, I didn't say like, hey, I'm going keto, hey, I'm going carnivore, hey, I'm going vegetarian, hey, I'm going bodybuilding, hey, I'm going any of these different things. Literally, what I decided to do was I want over 200 grams of protein per day. And then after I do that, I'll allow myself to kind of eat whatever I want to. Not like an asshole, but for the most part, eat what I want to. So, I mean, there was times I had ice cream throughout the challenge, especially towards the end, because I was losing weight and I wanted to keep my weight up. And I knew just by taking progress pics and looking at myself in the mirror that my body was changing. So I knew I was more hard than I was when I started and all these different things. Like, I'm aware at this point in my life to know, I knew my body fat was down and I had a little bit of flexibility there, and I probably actually needed some carbs and some fats. Because the majority of what I ate throughout the day was white rice and double chicken bowls or burritos from Chipotle. That was pretty much what fueled me. The progress pick every day was simple, very easy. The reason I believe that was because I downloaded the app, and you had to update the app every day. So that kept me on track there. But honestly, taking pictures every day let me know what I wanted to focus on and what I wanted to work on throughout the challenge. What workouts did I do? So I rotated 3 different workouts, and they're all Arnold Schwarzenegger's classic programs. So I did chest and back on day 1, a bunch of sets. You're looking at about 20 sets per body part, so a lot of supersets and stuff. Kept my weights always moderate weight and high reps for the most part, 10s, 12s, 15s, stuff like that. And then on day 2, I would do shoulders and arms. So same thing, 20 plus sets each, and I was crushing those, moderate weights, high reps. And then day 3 would be legs. I was doing abs every day when I would be walking. One of the biggest things I was doing was I was doing vacuums as I walk, trying to lower my waist. So I think that was important. And then my outside workout, literally every day for the entire challenge, was I would walk outside with my shirt off. So I was getting my vitamin D, getting tan, and also walking outside. There was probably a couple weeks throughout the whole challenge where it rained, and I either had to walk underneath, like in the rain, or, however I had to get the job done. But we ended up getting it done. Didn't miss a day, even worked out those days with my shirt off. But other than that, I'd have to say my favorite part of this program was the walks. 100% my favorite part. Clarity, time to think. Got some of my best posts in during that time, writing posts out. Being able to get tan, vitamin D, and I feel like it really kept my weight under control and my body composition under control as well. So takeaways, pros and cons of the challenge. Cons of the challenge, I don't think that having to read a book is necessarily the most important thing. I think that doing an audio book is fine, especially if that's one of the ways that you learn best. So as I continue doing this, because I'm going to keep doing it, or aspects of it, instead of reading, I'm going to straight audio books and not having to worry about reading unless it's something that I want to read. Working out, I was doing those 3 workouts on repeat, and I think that got me back into the habit, back into the positive momentum. But probably going to relax a little bit on that and go to more of a single body part per day, and then maybe just one full body day a week. But I will still be getting into the gym 7 days a week. I do like that aspect of the program. The outside portion, I think, is the most important aspect to the program. And, I think that it's very important to keep that going as well. So I'll be keeping that going, and keep my walk moving forward. Diet wise, I'm still going to try to keep my protein fairly high, but not necessarily going to worry about a diet necessarily moving forward. Just not going to try to eat like an asshole every day. Try to, intermittent fast when I can. So usually my first meal is lunch anyways. So that keeps everything under control for the most part. And yeah, I'm going to go to phase 1 of this program. I don't think phase 1 is something that I'm, necessarily ready to do right now. And why, right? Well, because I got a lot of stuff going on that's about to come to everybody's going to see here soon. But so I got a lot of stuff going on, but I think that the habits that I can take away from this and implement and keep doing are, I'm going to keep working out every day, twice a day, 1 in the weight room, 1 walking, and I'm gonna take progress pictures every day so that I know, hey, are you getting a little fluffy here, getting a little soft there, let's work on this. And and I'm gonna keep doing my workouts and keep doing them with pretty moderate weight and staying pretty high in my sets and volume. So I'm gonna keep doing that, keep listening to audio books, keep listening to educational programs. I'm gonna keep doing these things. And I'm gonna keep trying to keep my protein high. Try to stay away from sodas, try not to drink all my calories, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. So I feel great. I think that everyone should try the challenge, and I think the challenge is great to get you building the positive momentum and the great habits. But once you get there, you can kind of pick and choose how you want to sustain it, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. Let me know how your challenge went as well. And then I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and keep following me as we keep up on the grind. We're gonna keep moving along, so you guys will be able to hang out here with me. And maybe I do phase 1, maybe to start the new year or something. But I'm just gonna take a break from being committed to the challenge and just keep doing what I'm doing for the moment. So appreciate you guys. See ya. 75 hard. We beat that bitch. Let's go.